In your estimation, right? People talk about Bob and him lady them and them thing there, but I want point on Cindy Breakspare.
Yeah.
Knowing as you used to move amongst Bob and you know what had take place with them, what is it that generate that Cindy Breakspare, Bob Marley affair that right now it seems to be like a danger to a whole heap of people that they wouldn't even want to put it in a movie by Bob when knowing that Bob and I used to get together and them have all you together. What is it?
I think there's a lot of crazy people being jealous because I was there and I know it was really a love affair. And it is just what it is. The man was in love with the girl. And, you know, his expression as being his closest brethren and as I was around and saw everything. It was something for me to behold. I should laugh and jive about it, but, you know, as I said, that's where the man heart was, and he found somebody who really played the card different from the rest of the people then.
Well, good day. This is the Stepping Razor next Thursday. Warm Thursday. And we're going to fall tomorrow though, but now it's warm. We see the aftermath of the elections weavering in the air. So much things is being said. You know, we have been saying things and it appears that them don't want to listen to it. Or them hear but them don't listen. It's a weird thing. A whole heap of things that we have been saying on this program. It's things where we know so that's how it go. But true, we not go to no big university but study politics and finance. My mother and my granny never go to those places. And nobody can count money like my granny. Nobody can save money like my granny. And she can't read. But she can spend money and know if to spend money. So it's not like say you have to go to a certain school and have data. These people full of data. Data. It don't have nothing to do with the reality of what's going on the ground. And when we see what is happening on the ground, we can easily tell them, say, we must come off on the pumps and pride. It's not so it go. Real things are going on. We totally disregard what is taking place on the ground amongst the people. That's why we did invite the Prime Minister for us. Come with me incognito. We could go in a PPV white taxi and drive round to certain places. Let me show you how the people them live and what the people them do on a daily itinerary. You sit down up there with the technocrats them and the technocrats them, I tell you, them technocrats say the only place them go to church. The only place them go is church. Them not go nowhere. You know, I go find them at one dance. You know, I go find them at Ray Town. You know, I find them at certain place, but them a report. What them reporting? And then hear them say data. Crime gone down for the past 20 years. Crime has been going down for the past 20 years. It's a perception the people them have. That is what we hear the Prime Minister say. A perception. Well, Mr. B, I can tell you something, man. That is what you want to say. Because when you go in the street, the people them don't have no perception. They must show what is real amongst them. And that is why you see so much confusion in the election. 70% of the people them don't vote. That is something where you have to sit down and think on, Mr. Prime Minister. How is it that you run an election and 70% of the people them who's registered to vote don't vote? With all of the skyscraper them and the pretty highway them and all of the talk and sweet mouth Nigel, when Sweet Mouth Nigel come on the radio, you feel say you're in heaven. But I tell you that you think you're in heaven, but you're really in hell. Because those data is for people who searching for educational confrontation with themselves. It has nothing to do with reality. The people them who's benefiting from your way of economics is the private sector. The private sector is those who getting big salaries and making big profit. When the people them going at the supermarket and we go down a Coronation Market, it's a total different talk and different argument. How much of them go down there? How much of them know when a man stand up on the street side or a woman sit down on the street side and sell sweet and cigarette? How she survive in a place where your ear say it's going good. The GP and GD and the G this that is going good and crime gone down. What the hell you take the people them for? 70% of the people them don't vote. Because the people them know and understand say it's same old. You could have come and read a little more and talk, sweet talk. Those sweet talk is for the private sector, not for the normal people. It's time you wake up to what is happening for real in the island that you are governing with all your little bossy slave friend them walking around with them coat and tie, each up underneath them neck. Reality is reality. Crime is the main cause of the people them fractured mentality. More people is having breakdown. Them just do a survey in a Mandeville, Manchester, and find out say insanity is on the rise. It's on the rise. Why is it that Mandeville is getting so much people who's not very stable? Who go down and go study it and find out what is the help. We hear Tufton, the toughest man upon the block, who them claim say is the man who had do the most in a them party. We see the hospital them terrible that are the big guy up north. I say them are warn them visitors not to come there, not because of sometimes the crime, but because if anything happens to them, there's no facility to deal with them sickness or deal with them health. How is that possible? And we are hearing all these things, but we are going and this and we are going and that. People have to lay down upon ground in the hospital. And you claim say, we do the best, every government is the best government ever in the history of Jamaica. We sound like Donald Trump. We sound like Donald Trump. We are giving information, but twist the information like a curveball, panway. I think the people them don't understand it. The people them understand it. There's some awakening taking place that you can't even fathom what is taking place. Because it's so up there, you can't take even one step down. We're going to take a break and come forward. Yes, we're there with you. We just mention some things. And sometimes when we say certain things, some of them know say I true me at all because when I book them in a certain place, them say yes. But true them is part of the system. And true them don't want to do it because them are going to say me, them a follow. And none of these guys is not humble enough if you know say them don't have all of the solution. That someone out there have part of the solution that can help with part of the other part of the solution. But them don't want to say, well, you know, say, motor me here with or something, and it kind of makes sense, you know. And one youth me talk to, One youth. And when him hear the position and then see the situation, him say, yeah, you know, because couple days after we said, some man drive up on a bike and shoot a liar woman. Yes, shoot a liar woman. And me I say, you see there, it's a pillion rider do that. Pillion rider do that. And him say, boy, I show you talk, you know. But him not carry that going to the house. Him not carry going to the house. Because everybody are going to say, but no muta me here with that. And it's a weird thing. Because when you tell them, say, look here, don't follow this sweet mouth Nigel, brother. Because the reality don't match where I say. The reality don't match where I say. All these both, you know, foreign investors do this and foreign data show that Jamaica is on the right path. Me not say Jamaica is on the right path, you know. Me just I said there's certain things that need to be addressed for the people. The people have a thing with them government. What them do? Them vote in them government. And them get stuck with two people, two party, where don't know if them going or coming. And really and truly, there's a whole heap of situation that taking place. The other day, I think a year or two ago, them come up with this long paper where them give the whole away. That's all me read it out. About traffic this and traffic that. $20,000 if you do this, $10,000 if you do this. If you get caught, you do this. How much of them things there still in effect? Because I don't see no difference. Where do we go on the road? Nothing. I don't see no difference. The man them still ablaze the sound system in the bus. The tinted midnight glass them still a drive on the side of the bus. Them overtake when them want to overtake. Block up traffic and come from the other direction. Nothing, no change. Nothing at all, no change. And when we talk it, people say, boy, Muta, you love get trouble, Rasta. When I get no trouble, we want better. And how me express my better might be sometimes very harsh, but I don't care. I don't care. Because police out there, I use them cell phone when them supposed to watch where I go on. As a matter of fact, them should start working. Since them love data, them should be taking the data of how much working hour is lost in business places because of the cell phone. I mean, I talk about every company. If them should have take that census about the loss of working hours because of workers using cell phone on the job. You just say how much hours get lost in a one day because of a cell phone. All them things that they must check. Why is it that you're losing so much hours because of cell phone? Because anytime you can't find a worker, them itch up on the toilet and use them cell phone. Or them attack on the cell phone like a the business them attack, but are them woman or them man. Or some little frivolous madness. Or them a look on TikTok during working hours. Who is monitoring all these things? It's a big problem. Big problem. The cell phone. And when we look, we say things is going on as usual. And it's the same madness, same problem. We're going to take a break and come forward. Yes, we're there with you. So we just mention this, the cell phone, and how the cell phone are thief hours from the workspace. And you can see it everywhere, even the police them. You drive through Africa and you say police stand up. And the whole of them have them cell phone that them on. And you know say a TikTok, them a TikTok, or them a Wi-Fi something. It have nothing to do with them work. Anything is possible. Meanwhile, them a look on the phone. In the workplace, same thing. Madness is a madness because you know, you go in a bank and you see, like 10 cashier glass where you can go to 10 line, 10 cashier. And when you go in there, all 7 of them not have no cashier. It only left 3 and you have to go stand up in the line now with all the people them. So where them didn't make all of them window there far. Where they make the window them far. Same thing with the tax office up here so. Carlton Spring. One big place with all sort of windows. You go to window this, window that, window that. And when you look, all 5 window, somebody there. The other window them empty, no work, and they are nothing. And when you look behind there, you see some people sitting around there, a scout round upon them iPhone. A madness. Who pay for all of them something there? Who pay for all of them work hours there? Where people are scout on them cell phone during working time. When lunch comes, them don't have no lunch. Nowadays, lunch is TikTok. That is where lunch is now. It get away. And when we talk this way now, it's another thing. That's why the whole of them lose. The PNP and the JLP lose the election. None of them can ball out but no landslide. There's no land. The landslide is a land where them not fix good. And going at the road and match up the road. Which part me live here, I tell you, it's weird because we have a place up here, so I don't know where we're going. So the night we have come up. I don't remember which part we go. And we have come up, me and Jackie have come up, and when we look, we see a long list of car. For about 12 o'clock at night, we see a long length of car. I say, it's where I go out and say, them say, boy, you want to see them cut out a man out of a car up at the road there, And you know, say, if you really turn back, you have to go turn back, go through Stony Hill, come round to Lawrence Tavern and come back round for come go which part me I go. And we sit down there for 1.5 hours. And we say, you know something, I'll go back half a day and find one hotel or something, go stay in a rasta. Because it's a madness. Just as we are about to go down, we see a man come and say, them cut him out, them cut. That right at that area, they come like a accident area though. Enough accident happen right in that little spot there. Bike man, remember the 5 bike man that were dead. Remember 3 people were dead there. It's where I'm going right there, so. The problem is that the same argument about driving this and driving that and keep to the code is not being implemented by nobody. Nobody, no business. Everybody a drive according to how them want to drive. And see if them a trial and error to see who can go through the finest, the smallest little space. Them drive on the other side of the road. When the people them walk with them back turned to the traffic, the oncoming traffic. Them don't know the entire walk on road, especially which part of me live on the sidewalk. You must walk facing the traffic. You can't walk with the traffic behind you. Because you don't know what is possible. You walk on all them road and you see all that stone a roll out and then you start to jump over the other side. Boom, car lick you down. Or a dog decides say it will come out same time when you walk past. People don't know that. Them a walk with them picnic. Them put the picnic on the outside instead of nearer to the sidewalk. Them put the picnic on the outside. And when the picnic gaze, them lick the picnic. Me not tell you say must walk good, boof. And them now walk good because them have walk with them back face, them back turn to the traffic. And then the taxi man them is the same thing. Them not make no different, them not come out no different way. Same way like how it was before them have all these whole heap of regulation. Same way the things stay. The road them mad same way. You hold them in the road the same way, the same hold them. You can mark which part that hole are going to come up when rain fall. I hear the minister, when say him Winston, when name again, him say, them are going to charge the contractor them for the bad fixing of the road that every time them have to fix it. Them supposed to write in the contract and have a date and a time when if the road mash up by that time, them responsible for fix it back without charge the people them. But not now happen. Because you can't tell the same all them will go up on the road when rain fall. Anyway, we're going to take the news and come forward. Did I tell you that we're going to take some phone call? Yeah, we're going to take some phone call. But meanwhile, we wait on the phone call. We're going to play this brand new tune by Sister. Sorry, Sister Nancy. Yeah, anybody see this video with this JLP woman named Joy Catterell? Catterell, she name? Joy Catterell. May I tell you, a them thing they are going at the politics now, you know. The woman give them some clot. I don't know if it's one I own JLP person she cost to, you know. Yeah, when I own JLP person she cost. I mean, when you talk about brawling, that me call brawling, man. Somebody sent me this video with this woman. She named Joy Catterell. Apparently, one our JLP candidate, they must lose. Well, I tell you, Jamaica, hey, we should allow for play a certain word on the radio, you know. I don't know why them get there talk about you can't use certain word on the radio and a Jamaican words. But the amount of cloth that the woman have there, not even like clothes have so much cloth, believe you me. Yes. Joy, I don't know what them do you, but believe you me, make sure say your Prime Minister not hear you though. But she must hear you now because they're all over the place. They're all over the place. Me I tell you, things don't get away in Jamaica. Things get away and go right back round again to politician. Right round to politician them. When we are talking about buy vote, now them legitimize buying vote. Because I have some people that said them now vote unless them get paid. And them want the vote, so them pay for it. And just so it go. In other words, you have some people who just stick up some politician and say money or no vote. You think say it easy. No easy at all. Jamaica is not a real place. Believe you me, not a real place. Yes, we're there with you. Standing by to talk to Alan Cole. And we hope to have a very fruitful discussion with this brethren. Alan, how you do?
I'm good in a motor. How are you?
Me all right, man. Me all right.
Good thanks. Good thanks.
Long time I want to do this interview here, you know, but it never happened before the time. But here I want to start. You remember years ago, you and Plano did have a script?
Yeah.
When it happened to and jingles, it come to me and I say, him did want me act certain part tonight. What did happen to that script there?
It is still, it has been, everything is in order. We still have it.
So we have a time or a place or who are going to make it into a movie or how to go about it?
Well, we tried to, Hollywood loved it and we had people behind it, but we got a red light when we wanted was to get some songs and Blackwell was in charge of the copyright to shoot it. And that's where it is right now.
Okay. So there's no...
Still there, but we're still working. One day we'll give them the real story.
Yeah. All right. One time people talk about Alan and talk about Bob, them say Alan and Bob best friend. You remember the time when you first met Bob?
Years ago, years ago.
Look, me know years ago, but like, you can't remember the time specific.
60s, early 60s.
Early 60s.
Yeah.
So how that goes? Football business did that go on? What did happen there? So?
Then, you know, at that time I was a rising star, the youngster coming up. Pass through was a planner. Pass through a planner and I use it. And that's a planner to call him and we just made at that time and everything just cemented after that over the years, you know?
Yeah. And then start move same time.
Yeah, when we started, well, what time now? That time it was just before he went to Delaware.
Okay, long time, lad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right. So, you start to move with him. You used to go on tour with him and all them someday.
Yeah, man. Don't forget I was the manager of the group from 1969. Bob Marley and the Wheelers, Bob Peter and Bond.
Oh, you was a manager?
Yeah, I was a
whole lot of people don't know that.
I was started Tough Gang. Same time we started Tough Gang.
Oh, you was part of the building block for Tough Gang?
Yeah, we started Tough Gang. We formed the company and set everything up. That's where we started. Church to Rock was the first song on Tough Gang. If you can remember. I used to remember that, man. Church to Rock.
Yeah. All right. We understand, say, Plano dead. You know, I'm a brethren said we from them time there, and me and him was very close. And we understand, say, Plano write a lot of songs. Well, not a lot, but chances are Haile Selassie is a chapel. Him get credit for that. You know anything about that?
Yeah, well, you know, Plano was an instrument. Plano was a teacher, the early teacher. Because after the early days when Dago introduced Bob to Plano, at that time Bob started to learn about Rastafari. Well, before that, in the early days, when Cummins cut from cut the first time, when we still, you know, cut Chelsea that time, we were still out Oxford Street those days. His father left him with a lead out here by the reference. Them started to pick Braga and one son and Wills and all of the brother, but Shine and Braga them and them and it. So Braga them came back a while coming near Rastaman and Chan and then back a while was the way called Dongle. Yeah. So that's when I start to get attached to Rastafari teaching as a young from country, you know.
Yeah.
Dear stuff, but as I said, after the second journey, after I come back and take it back here back to country now. And come back now with Bonnie Father, carry shot, when this book has been shot and everything going about Trenchtown. So there's now, in that period of time now, we plan to see him Dogo. You know Dogo, right?
Your mom know Dogo, man.
So after that now, Plana became like the teacher. Now, Plana was a teacher. You know, Plana started school. First man was have a school in Churchtown.
Yes.
Teach man to read all right. Teach man history. Teach man
American did that teach, though.
Yeah, American history. Teach man to big man to read all right. Great man never want to accept that, but we know that that's fact. So Plana became a teacher, as you know, and Plana was the man who started to open them up to international affairs, you know. So they could understand the world at large. So Plana was the man who really started here to build that type of foundation.
Yeah, me and inspiration.
Yeah, man. Plana was, as you know, well-read and, you know, he used to go to Plana, pick a boy pass through and get a well for teaching and get on a well for night and Plana. So Plana was the man who was responsible for that early teaching.
Yeah.
But during that period of time now, the farm boy, after them leave Coxon, farm really and so labor. Plana did the logo with the three hands, them with the Peter Boy.
Yes, the gang.
Yeah, it was real and soul. And then must nobody come and part them. So that was Plana's installation and things like that. And starting to be independent and things like that. So Martin was, as you know, Fifth Street was the maker for Rastafari, if you want to put it that
Yes.
In that years, and Monumental, and Plana was the top, we call it now, the top man.
Yes.
In the western part of Jamaica, where the Rastafari and the Pan-African movement was in its early stages.
So the connection now between Alan and the Whalers, including Bonnie and Peter, most of the time when we hear about Alan and the Whalers, it comes to me like Peter and Bonnie never usually included in when people attack. Them usually just say Alan and Bob.
Well, I tell you what caused that, Motor. The early days we used to sell the record if you drive up and down place. It was me and Bob, like, they're about the place. Baba drive and we'll go and sell the records, man. So when a man see me and Bob sell the records, it was like Baba on scale. But really and truly, it was really Peter, Bonnie, Baba, myself, because, you know, as manager, we had shows and we did shows and we went here, we went there. So those people never really see me much as they would see, like how they must see me and Baba drive at daytime and up and down the place. But in truth, the fact we were Jamal, the second street and the first street and Westwood.
Everybody there.
Everybody was there, you know, but it just set up.
Yeah.
Peter was very discreet. Well, I said this, Peter was the upfront man per se. Bonnie was a man who is, you know, very conservative. In coming, when he went up with the guy Washington Boulevard, he come at chapel 1 o'clock. And me and Peter and Bob were there from early morning and things like that. So, you know.
Yeah.
But we had that unit there that was just there, you know, because we did so much recording and tough cam that it was unbelievable.
All right. Lee Scratch coming out.
You know, after they leave Coxon, and they were struggling the whaling soul now. Then the family man, they never bad called Iffy Boys, with family man and Carl and Cock, where that's where the man live. So the family man now was like Scratch. That man was really more attached to Scratch more than anything else. Lee Perry, upsetter. So when they went to do this, they went to do this with Scratch at that time. January was and two Chang, which was smaller and Double Conqueror.
Yes.
So after that now, they move on again. They must move on and do my back to boy want to move on label. No one produce so much time with no man. They want money because I plan all the teaching to be independent, and you never forget that teaching. You always want to be independent. So after that now we will meet again now after we come back and went to Sweden and come back from London last year. 68 I come back from America. I woke up now 69, just coming back from Sweden. I would say, all right, we'll history, I'll make history that again, and then we start Tough Gun. I became manager, I never known about the business here. I said, about the business. I had to play for Mona for that season and whatever, and Baba makes it up Mona the evening, and that's how we get cemented. And that's how Tough Gun coming to be. Tara Demakada now did the first logo for Tough Gun.
Yes.
You know what Tara is working at the news, right?
Yeah.
You remember Tara, man? Yeah, man. So Tara did the first logo of Tough Gun and thing. Tara never did good. At that time, Tara was never sure you this would have been because we said, Tara, come work with her. Tara said, well, you can't get that right now because he was graphic art design and thing.
Yeah.
At that Daily News at that time. So right after that now, they just try to find a man, and you come to book of a man who went to school for a little boy at KC, but I 11 years of age. And then after I leave KC, 64, I never see this man till come this 1970. Now I see a man, you never hear it. I would say, KG, where you go? So I just come up from New Zealand and say, where you go? So I said, it's a level. What did he done? He said, graphic art. I said, where the art in this? I never dropped you right there, but just bring me right away and say, Bob, find the right man. The school me to some little boy ideas.
Yeah.
We bring in every character and every character start to do.
As an artist.
Some great artwork, some great.
Yeah, man, of course. Confrontation, the cover, confrontation there.
Every year was just a phenomenon, man. Believe me. Did some great work there.
All right. So how the I3 coming out now? Because we know say Wheelers kind of move,
Right,
and
so
not Danny Sims. When name Chris Blackwell coming at the picture.
All right, listen now. So 72 now I went to Brazil, 72. Right? As I left from Brazil, 72. Bobby Chris Blackwell and Syatem because some album, they try to same album, the Blackwell. So 72 they did Catch a Fire and Burn It.
Yes.
Now when I was in Brazil, Bob writing that time, I said I'm going to and told about it, and he said, boy, the man said, nah, rock again and all kind of stuff, but when they come home with talk. So when I came home back now, I get a full story. That was Christmas. I get a full story about Baba tell me so.
Yeah.
They really have no man. Your manager still for we, you know. The man was your manager. But finally from Peter and Bonnie was their position. I go to Peter and Peter moved in by house out of Spanish town. I go to Peter and said, God on me, Skype. God on me, said, God on me, walk on. And start telling me. Peter said, it's disrespectful way that they treated them on the tour and whatever. And the condition of poor and whatever. And why I'm not record to them and I call them and they respect them as a group.
Yeah.
When the Bonnie said the same, he said, boy, I'm not going to find no more play, I'm not fly with them, man, I'm not work with them, man. And so I go back to Bob and tell him, say, well, this station where Peter Bonnie is concerned. So after that now, in lieu of that now, they had to meet with Blackwell. I just meet Peter Bonnie and Bob now. I said, well, go start to Blackwell. Then Blackwell have to close up that over there.
Yeah.
Jobson, boy, used to be in charge of the island record.
Dickie Jobson.
Yes. So we the office was the same place we met. So me and Peter and Bonnie and Bob going now start to Blackwell, me and Bonnie there. Well, you know, Peter don't play around. Peter starts swipe and lick here, lick and Bonnie starts swipe and lick and Bob sit down and not say nothing. And I say, boy, right now we're not record for them, but Wheelers don't mash up. That them say Wheelers, we don't leave Wheelers, but we're not recording. No more for Chris Blackwell, for Ireland, you know. So that was understood. Anyhow, 73, 74, we and Bobby tried to make some run about on this time and get a bed together. I will make some tour, go check some people, Taj Mahal and couple man and drive down the place and go check Danny Sims and Danny National and come back and say, boy, the man them leave him in a station and whatever in a deal and why them walk out in and a deal. By that time before he got to Bob Blackwell introduced Bob at that time to a girl named Esther Anderson.
It's a name with nobody no mention, you know. You know what it is?
It's all right. When you read my book, you will share all of that, man.
It's a name with nobody no mention at all. Esther Anderson.
Nobody don't know about it.
And she did have a book too, you know. She did have a book which she got released too.
Yeah, we had that. So, Bobby and Blackwell is Bob Esther Anderson, and that was our year where go and try to go out, you know, the honor the five other album, Blackwell.
Yeah.
All right, so we start, we put together some work and try to produce the album, Natty J. At that time now,
language?
At that time now, Bob, when we started some sort of Bob said, well, we'll find some people come do backup stuff. We find we had Junior and Master and we chat, so we said, we'll put youth. We're going to use them, the cheerleaders them, to the backup. So we recorded average year. And Bonnie was here with us and the first cut and I cheat them back up and them come.
Revolution.
Yeah, we were coming inside of the studio after we did some cut. Say, what you say? How the sound? And I listen to say, sound great. And Bonnie say, why have we call them one of the I3? Same time that the man deliver catch on it, but they them want to name the I3. Now the I3 is the I3.
Yes.
So
no plural, no night.
Yeah, so I saw now they get the name, and that is what I have now. So, but right after that now, you not till that time now. Steve Hill come with a production now. Remember Steve Hill? Steve Hill was a producer, man, impresario, great Steve Hill. Anyhow, Steve Hill come with a, they wanted to do open a sports complex or Trenchtown in Syatem Sports Complex. So Steve Hill come and say, boy, they will love Wheelers Spanish show, but they have to have Peter and Bonnie. So when Steve will come to the suggestion now, Steve will come to the front of me and back. I say, boy, I can't do that, you know. I can't do them two man there, you know. The mania, which is me, but the old man I can't deal with it. So we say, all right. I say, told us, man, said, come come, I say, boy, I would love this show. We want to start a company, but Peter said, man, Bonnie and Peter, you can't make it happen. I say, well, I want to do this. So I went to Peter. Peter was elated. Went to Bonnie. Bonnie was elated. Everybody. So we said, all right, the show that carry, Marley show. So they went and they started rehearsal. And we started rehearsing. We died with Peter and Bonnie. Peter playing guitar same way. Bonnie played cymbals and with Peter. I got Funde. And then the Syatem Sports Complex show. For the sports complex. And I'm at a factor. When we start with Peter and Bonnie, they say, boy, I'm ready to free everybody. So they made the actual for the sports complex. So now, as I say now, that's how IT is coming, and that's how everything started, and that's the way it was. But as I say, Peter and Bonnie are the group of mashup.
Yeah.
That's how we're not calling to Chris Blackwell.
All right.
And we did 3 other shows after that. 2 other, Marvin Yates, Steve Warner, Syatem the promoters wanted, and I had to put it together. So that's how we go.
All right. I could come up a little more to a kind of now times, right? Where
yes,
a whole heap of people still don't know certain things. A movie come out. I didn't know about a movie before the movie, what you mentioned it a while ago. But a movie come out now and it will show you a time before Bob Marley get shot as a youth in a Trenchtown, really, where they don't show you enough of that, in connection with Rita, and then them show you know, say, him get a tour thing, and the movie is centered around him and Rita Marley in the movie. All right. What we don't see in the movie is very important to me, because as a one who didn't know certain things, we are wonder how come them things are not in it. And the first thing I go say is we never say Alan Cole in the movie. How come?
Well, I wish I could answer that question for you. But if it's a Chris Blackwell, I must ask him.
Chris Blackwell?
Yes, you ask him, yeah?
Of course I'm going to ask him, but it's something you and him have, I mean, tell me, it's something you and him have, why, how it work, how what Chris Blackwell have to do with the movie?
Well, yeah, what I know. We have some disputes going with Blackwell over the years. People who understand and know Chris Blackwell, the type of individual he is one of those people who think that he's supreme and he's untouchable and things like that. But when I deal with a man like me, that don't know my vocabulary. So we had some little rough argument, and after rough, I have to get rough too. And they put me in place. So I figure that's where everything is coming from.
So, but if the pick is about Bob Marley and we see certain things not in there, people have started to throw aspersions all over the place. How come this one in there? How come that no one in there? And now you are saying, eh?
I think that's what they want to portray. So that's why they get that opportunity and they portray that, because the name of the movie is Bob Marley, One Love. How you see? Look at it, listen to me carefully. Bob Marley, One Love. Who's the One Love?
Rita.
Yeah, so you go.
Yeah, Rita the One Love.
Yes, that's how they that's what they
because not so the movie didn't name, when I have the script I know that it didn't name originally, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, and not only that, there are a lot of things where we say what we never see in the movie where when me up on the side with it, the amount of cut when me say cut out. Even my little cameo part there, them cut out so much things when me up on the 5 day me I shoot. And when me look on the thing, me not see certain thing. And we see Cindy Breakspare, I'd lady act as Cindy Breakspare in the movie. And she play a major part in the movie in England, down and so. And then when the movie come out, we don't see her at all in there.
Yeah,
that is the part where all the people marvel about. How come Cindy Breakspare not in the movie?
Well, that's what they wanted to show the world. And you must understand one thing about the whole thing, you know. That the people that are going to look at this movie, they don't know nothing about Marley. So they don't know Marley. So what you put on screen, they will probably have, the majority they will gravitate to.
Yeah, that's the reality of them, film reality.
Yes, and they are going to, it's well promoted because they have another budget at the moment behind. So the people see what they show what they want to show, and people they are going to gravitate it as they are doing now. But that's what it is, and that's what the spenders do. So.
So other man were integrally related to the whole thing. How you feel about that? How you feel about it?
They're doing what they want to do, you know, my brother. So you have to just love them do it. But the thing about the thing is, when you're doing such a project like this, you must be trying to be more truthful than anything else.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I feel that it wasn't truthful to no levels.
No, I don't think so. A lot of things that I have heard about.
Oh, you don't see it? You don't see it?
No, I don't see it. But on some things that they said, some clipping that it's just, you know, it's a game.
Well, I can tell you somebody untrue tonight still, up front. One, cocks and jargon from the man them.
That is true, that's a lie. You know that's a lie.
Yeah, no, but it's mix him up with Treasure Isle.
Yeah. Well,
because Treasure Isle, when they did have gun a drop a man, you know.
Jokeri.
A Jokeri did have gun a drop a man. Cats never draw gun for nobody.
Captain was that type of individual. No, Captain was into that type of thing.
So right away, it kind of casts an aspersion upon a man where real and truly never have nothing to do with no gun drawing, and them never used to record for Duke Reed. But it's in there, Captain, they're in there as Duke Reed. And Duke Reed never have nothing to do with nothing.
I hear that.
It's a weird thing. I mean, I find it very strange that a man should do that. You know, I mean, whosoever write that in the script.
Yeah, it's just sad.
All right. The next thing we see tonight is that a man come in and shoot Bob's wife. And shoot him. And way down at the bottom of the movie, them show him come back in the house and I ask for forgiveness.
Lie, man.
And then Bob, if I lie, they don't must lie. And then them ask Bob, him ask Bob to forgive him, Bob hold him man like a Jesus, like how Jesus said, forgive him, forget and forgive. Bob Marley now go to that Rasta.
No.
Man come like us and shoot your wife and you come like you're Jesus. A madness that. I don't know who write that in the movie. What is the purpose of showing Bob Marley in that light there? I don't understand it.
Well,
I don't understand it.
I prefer you tell me than I try to.
But you hear about it though. You hear about it.
Yeah, you about it. You all about it. Yeah.
That don't make. I mean, no. Why are you trying to put Bob in that light when Bob have a light already? You don't need to put. That's like you write Bible Rasta and put certain things in the Bible when not go so.
That's right.
You know, it's like just like how them trick with Bible talk. You know, it don't make no sense.
Yeah. Yep. You're perfect.
The next thing them put in there to where me find disturbing is that when me up on the site, there was a sister in there where I seen the Breakspare part. Right? And she did it the whole time. I think she even go to England too with them, go shoot certain part of it in England. And when the movie come out, not one, nothing on her, nothing in the about her. How that possible? Who rewrite that? Who decides say they must spend so much money to pay that woman to act somebody in a movie and then totally edit her out of the movie totally?
Yeah, that is really something that is. I can't answer that question, but so I understand what is happening, but I am not in a position to go there. But it's just...
in your estimation, right? People talk about Bob and him lady them and them thing there, but I want point on Cindy Breakspare.
Yeah.
Knowing as you used to move amongst Bob and you know what had take place with them, what is it that generate that Cindy Breakspare, Bob Marley affair that right now it seems to be like a danger to a whole heap of people that they wouldn't even want to put it in a movie by Bob when knowing that Bob and I used to get together and them have all you together. What is it?
I think there's a lot of crazy people being jealous because I was there and I know it was really a love affair. And it is just what it is. The man was in love with the girl. And, you know, his expression as being his closest brethren and as I was around and saw everything. It was something for me to behold. I should laugh and jive about it, but, you know, that's where the man heart was. And he found somebody who really played the card different from the rest of the people. Let's put it that way. And start to get more respect because of how she played her card. He was concerned.
Yeah.
And you have to give credit to where credit is due. And what has been done cannot be undone. That was a love affair. And people are trying to make it look like people shark and they're trying to make it look like it was real. But it was real, brother. I was there. It was real. And it's nothing to try to distort. Because it is what it is. You can't tell a man who for like or who for love. A man sees something where he might catch it and just say go.
Yeah.
It was there, and it was there for a very long time. And it's just so it is. So who wants vex can't vex. Remember, you know, when she went in this world, you know, Bob was just rising, you know. And she said, the press, she tell him, say, our boyfriend named, a Rasta man named Bob Marley. Them said, Beauty and the Beast, in the tablet the next day.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes. And
I remember it in the paper, Beauty and the Beast.
The British tablet, and you must remember that now. That also got a lot of people curious. So this what I do with this Rasta man. They tell me, you know, the Rasta and Jay. We were just...
Dirty Rasta.
Yeah, we were just coming on top of the Jamaican society at that time. You remember the era.
Yeah.
See? So when I left in the barn and this woman when this road car these things, people get away and people start to wait. What a Rasta man to go and this road with a Rasta man away this. So with due respect to all them want to say, she had to enhance his career and people don't want to face the reality. That was a big plus for the man, because me did the motor, as you know. So they can't go and talk and say they want to talk. Justice must be given with justice. It's due.
Yeah.
So it go. Which I was in first love, you can't deny that. I mean, I never deny that. But that went away. Something went on and then the man find somebody where that's where it goes. And they might try to start and do it. It's crazy. People just crazy and full of envy and jealousy and all kind of carnal mind and things. That's how the thing goes.
Yeah.
Can't stop that. It happened and it was there and it was real. Saturday morning, Saturday. It was real. So.
All right, so you say you still have that script.
Yeah, man. We are in Twitter now because that's now people are jump, you know, because the people want to know the truth. So we are down on it. Don't forget that you need multiple planning on my script, you know.
remember.
I never change. One day over this. I know about that, man.
I'm not worry, but me remember you say, I mean, a jingles used to tackle me about it every time him see me.
Yeah, man.
Where Jingle say? Him still, when them there New York and there Portland, when there?
I think it's those who come in the country right now.
Yeah.
But you must remember one thing, because they don't have the control of the whole thing, because it's my story as the true story. And to certain people can't get to manipulate the system. Them fight it. And guess what? People join force to them and they should do it because we care to them and show them, say, this is it. This is your movie, this is what it's all about. We're not killing nobody in the street, so everybody agree. And then all of a sudden, 3 days after, the white man come in and that is it. So
the script cover which part-time life? Which part-time life the script cover?
Well, here I am now. It come right up to when him Blackwell come in the show, but we extended now. We do the whole thing.
Okay.
Right until when we got Germany and everything, right through the whole thing, probably. That I was there. And a little bit of the aftermath after the pass away. So that's how we got to.
Yes.
So that's
so much things to say.
Because I said we're going to try to tell the people the truth. And as I said, no, you can't hear the truth.
Yeah. Well, Alan, give thanks. Give thanks to the time where you spend with us, so.
Yeah,
we have to move.
Yeah, man.
When you get nearer to the movement of that script, we can talk about it.
Yeah, man. People are getting very curious and things, and hopefully we can get the other side of the party to agree and make us do a true story, depict the true story, and tell it like it is, you know.
Yeah.
Because so it go. As you know, when a man see a tree, a mango tree well bloom and blossom, you know where it got to. The other man who plant the seed, the other man who do this, the other man who do that and thing. Till that tree bloom, no so it go.
Yes.
And I said go. So them can't change that. So it doesn't go away. But as I said, some people just want to have the monopoly on everything. And if they do have it, they use our people to try to demonize, man, because everybody you know about certain forces to find these things do happen. But we don't mind that, because we are doing the right thing.
All right, brethren, we have to move. Give thanks.
No problem.
Yes, we have been talking to Alan Cole, as you hear people always say, Bob Marley, best friend. He was there with the ins and the outs, Help Farm, Tough Gang. All of them are traveling on a tour and all them something there. Very interested. This is a stepping razor. We're going to take a break and come forward. Okay, so a while ago, we mentioned a politician woman from the JLP, she named Joy Cotterell. And I say, well, I love play, but she does say, but it have so much explicities in there that very difficult. Well, my bigger boss say, look at Muta. Me edit it out, you know. If you want it here, make it here. So I'm going to turn it over to you, make him play it, you know.
Let me tell you something, artist people. This really hurt me. I'm going to talk. You understand? Because I couldn't believe say any so that they do with this. You understand? Me couldn't believe say, and all when Ennis are going to say disrespect on this, and just because Ennis not get deputy mayor again, and Delroy get it, and if we say we are labor right, regardless of what, you not do your party this, and you not do your MP this, and you not do your constituency this, to care where you want to say. That means say you never have the Jamaican Labour Party 2020, and we are going to go down there, go sign as mayor, and one are going to be deputy, and one are going to be mayor, and three of them, the PMP them, that's when you take the seat, and you give the PMP them, because I take it and give, you give the PMP them the council as much as we did at JLP and PMP, because at the two who that they are running, take it and you get the PMP, they know. Say you have labor, right? They tell you this, they tell you grieve, you baby heart grieve. And they can't send this to me, tell you. I tell you, I know, I never expect this from you. Regardless of why you shouldn't do the Labour Party, this or not is this. You're going to talk about independent, but independent. You're a wicked man. And because of greed, you sit down there for 8 years and you pull them cry. You understand? And and then this is where you do the party, and you do do the MP, I do the people them and artists, and then you go up on the group and you go tell the people them say, you can imagine, you take the codes, serious thing, serious blood to the Jamaican Labour Party, you take the codes like the PMP them. You take the codes like the PMP them. It's because they mustn't, they don't know. Jesus Christ, me never expect this. God know me never expect this from any. Me I tell you the naughty people, me the business world want say, but me I tell you want to sit down and look into it. This is wicked. This is more than wicked. You're there in the Labour Party for much years. All of we got you disrespect. All of we got you everything. And you take the seat and give it to PMP. You can imagine.
Me I tell you, no man vex, he shall cry. If you ever know much explicit in that since when Tasha talk, that's all. About 5 times, you know, she licked one of the nice, beautiful Jamaican word. 8, yeah, right. She say 8 of them. About 8, she lick out. The virgin edited just to make people hear it, but she a ball. She must eat him now like a dose of poison. I tell you, this is a little political thing. Trust me, man. PNP and GLP. But no, I realize there's some GLP and GLP thing are going on, you know. Yeah, it's like some GLP and GLP thing are going on. Every day I hear about some GLP are licking some GLP. But I wanna take the cake, man. I wonder if we can play back before the music news come. I tell you. Lick it back for me, you know. Lick it back for me, there. Before the music news come. Lick it back. Trust me. It deserves to play more than once. You hear it? Can't play back.
Let me tell you something, naughty people. This really hurt me. I'm going to talk. You understand? Because I couldn't believe any so that they do with this. You understand? Me couldn't believe and all the Ennis have said disrespect on this. And just because Ennis not get deputy mayor again, and Delroy get it. And if we say we are labor right, regardless of what. You not do your party this, and you not do your MP this, and you not do your constituency this, to care where you want to say. That means say you never have the Jamaican Labour Party 2020, and we are going to go down there, go sign as mayor, and one are going to be deputy, and one are going to be mayor, and 2 of them, the PMP them, that's when you take the seat, and you give the PMP them, because I take it and give. You give the PMP them the council as much as we did at JLP and PMP, because of the 2 who that they are running there. Take it and you get the PMP, they know. Say you have labor, right? They tell you this, they tell you grieve, you baby heart grieve. And they can't send this to me, tell you. I tell you, I know. I never expect this from you. Regardless of why you shouldn't do the Labour Party, this or not is this. You can talk about independent, but talking about independent. You're a wicked man. And because of greed, you sit down there for 8 years and you pull them cry. You understand? And then this is where you do the party, and you do the MP, and you do the people them and artists, and then you go up on the group and you go tell the people them say, you can imagine, you take the codes, serious thing, serious blood to the Jamaican Labour Party, you take the codes like the PMP them. You take the codes like the PMP them. It's because they mustn't, they don't know. Jesus Christ, me never expect this. God know me never expect this from any. Me I tell you the naughty people, me the business world want say.
Yes, that time again I represent the African names. When I start with the male names. Ajani, Ajani, Ajani. One who takes a position after a fight. One who takes a position after a fight. Ajani. Adisa, A-D-I-S-A, Adisa. One who makes himself clear. One who makes himself clear. Ajoa, A-D-J-U-A, Ajoa. He is noble. He is noble. Amadi, A-M-A-D-I, Amadi, means giant. Male names, Ajani, A-J-A-N-I, one who takes a position after a fight. Adisa, A-D-I-S-A, Adisa, one who makes himself clear. Ajoa, A-D-J-U-A, Ajoa, he is noble. And Amadi, Amadi, Amadi means giant. Female names. Atta. Atta is a twin. That's what it means, twin. Bashira. Bashira, Bashira. Bashira means predictor of good news. Nice name that. Predictor of good news. Bibi. Bibi. B-E-B-I-B-B means baby. Baby. And Bilquisi. Bilquisi. B-I-L-Q-I-S-I. Bilquisi means Queen of Sheba. Queen of Sheba. So that's Atta, A-T-T-A means twin. Bashira, B-A-S-H-I-R-A. Bashira means predictor of good news. Bibi, B-E-B-I means baby. And Bilquisi, B-I-L-Q-I-S-I, Bilquisi means Queen of Sheba. You know, a couple weeks ago we featured the gay lads. You know, we usually play some tune. We may not be familiar with the younger listeners. But we play the gay lads in the last 45 minutes of the program. 2 weeks after, we come here now say, the lead singer is really a weird thing. Pass away this week, yeah. Pass away this week. You know, so we have an interview with him for a long, long time. We do an interview with him. We're going to play some tune by the gay lads. Oh, I never mention him name B.B. Syatem. B.B. Syatem. For those of you who know B.B. Syatem, in pass away. News time.
Mayors and deputy mayors for the municipal corporations island-wide were sworn in during special ceremonies earlier this afternoon. The ceremonies followed last month's local government election, which resulted in the country's two main political parties having an even split of 7 mayors each. The Jamaica Labour Party has mayors for St. Thomas, Portland, St. Anne, Trelawney, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, and St. James, while the People's National Party has mayors for St. Mary, Hanover, Manchester, St. Catherine, and Westmoreland, as well as for Kingston and St. Andrew and Portmore. Among those sworn in today are Joel Williams as the new mayor of Meepen, Dan Redundancy as the new mayor of Savannah Lamar, Norman Scott as mayor of Spanish Town, Richard Vernon as mayor of Montego Bay, Richard Solomon as mayor of Back River, and Michael Belnavis as mayor of St. Anne's Bay. Westmoreland businessman 36-year-old Jason Barrett has been sentenced to 15 years imprisonment in relation to unauthorized possession of firearm and ammunition. He was sentenced under the new Firearm Prohibition Act and received the minimum mandatory sentence. Reports are that last January, police observed Barrett at a bar and noticed that he had a gun in the waistband of his pants. The cops inquired about Barrett's firearm license, and he reportedly told them that he left it at home. When the police escorted him to his home, Barrett then admitted that the gun belonged to his wife. The police contacted Barrett's wife, who said her firearm is in a safe and that she did not give her husband permission to remove the gun. Barrett was then arrested and charged. Jamaica's Coalition for Forest is calling on the government to increase the allocation for forest conservation and management in the 2024-2025 budget. It also wants government to embrace participatory budgeting on every level and to recognize the support and value and economic benefits of civil society's work on forest conservation and management. The budget and government's fiscal priorities will be unveiled by Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark when he opens the budget debate in Parliament next Tuesday, March 12. The coalition expressed concern that they do not have sufficient voice in determining priorities for budgetary support for forest conservation and management. Executive Director of the Caribbean Coastal Area Management Foundation, Ingrid Parchment, noted that partnering for a more inclusive budgeting process makes sense as the benefits to both Jamaican citizens and the economy are far-reaching. She said that civil society is delivering results for forest conservation and management, therefore has a right to be included in the budgeting process and allocated more funding to strengthen their important work. In news overseas, Canadian police are treating the deaths of 4 children and 2 adults at a house in Ottawa as homicides. Officers were responding to an emergency call placed on Wednesday when they found the 6 people. Ottawa Police Chief Eric Stubbs has described the incident as a mass shooting. Police said 1 male suspect has been arrested. Sri Lanka's High Commission to Ottawa told the BBC that the victims were a family of Sri Lankan nationals. In a statement on Thursday, the Ottawa Police Service called the investigation into the deaths tragic and complex. And finally, Senegal's government has announced that the country's presidential election will take place on March 24. The announcement follows tension in the West African nation after President Macky Sall postponed the election last month, sparking widespread protests. Parliament has also passed an amnesty law for crimes linked to the protests. The president's opponents had accused him of mounting a constitutional coup, but he denies seeking to extend his term of office. Mr. Sall's 12 years in power is due to end on April 2. The announcement of the election date has been welcomed by opposition figures.